woman got a call about kittens living in a fallen tree. She quickly packed her rescue stuff: treats, carriers, blankets, wet food, and a small first aid kit. These items would help her win the trust of scared kittens and keep them safe during the trip. The area was quiet when she arrived at the spot. Following the directions she received, she found an old fallen oak tree with a hollow trunk that had become a shelter for the kittens. Inside were 3 small, dirty kittens with ribs showing through their matted fur. Their eyes were wide with fear and hunger. The woman knew better than to rush toward wild kittens. Scared kittens are almost impossible to catch, and forcing a rescue only makes them more afraid. She sat down on a nearby rock to make herself look smaller and less scary. From her pocket, she took out some soft, creamy treats with a strong smell that hungry kittens find hard to resist. She placed a trail of treats leading from the tree hollow toward her and waited. Minutes passed slowly. One of the kittens watched from the shadows, its whiskers twitching at the food smell. Soon hunger won over fear. The brave little one crept forward, grabbed a treat, and ran back to safety. The woman stayed still, knowing this small step was good progress. The first kitten came out a little farther each time, while its 2 brothers and sisters watched from inside the hollow. The woman stayed patient, knowing that rushing would only make the rescue harder and more stressful for the already scared kittens. When the first kitten finally came close enough, the woman gently picked it up in one smooth motion. The kitten moved around and made scared sounds, but she held it safely against her chest while talking softly to calm it down. She quickly placed the first kitten into a carrier lined with a soft blanket. Now came the harder part: rescuing the 2 remaining kittens who had seen their sibling being taken and were even more scared. This would need extra patience. The woman sat by the tree for almost an hour, sometimes singing softly and offering treats closer to the hiding spot. She even brought the carrier near the hollow so the remaining kittens could hear their sibling, hoping this would provide some comfort. Eventually, hunger became stronger than fear. When the second kitten finally came out for a treat, the woman was ready. With careful hands, she picked up the scared baby, holding its whole body to make it feel safe while keeping it from running away. Though the kitten hissed and moved around, she stayed calm, talking in a soft voice, until she could place it safely with its brother or sister in the carrier. The third kitten proved to be the hardest to catch. After seeing both brothers and sisters taken, it went deeper into the hollow. The woman kept being patient, moving the treats closer to the opening and waiting quietly. After another half hour, the third kitten's hunger finally won over its fear. When it ran out to grab a treat, the woman carefully caught it and put it in the carrier with the others. She carefully opened the carrier in the bathroom. The kittens stayed huddled in the back, afraid to come out. She placed some wet food nearby and left the room quietly, giving them space to adjust without feeling pressured. When she checked an hour later, the food bowl was empty, and the kittens had hidden behind the toilet. She sat on the bathroom floor and read aloud from a book so they could get used to her voice. One kitten watched with curiosity while the other 2 peeked out sometimes from their hiding place. She always moved slowly, spoke quietly, and tried not to look straight at the kittens, which they find scary. She offered treats from her fingers, slowly working up to quick touches and gentle petting while they ate. Most importantly, she kept track of their eating, bathroom habits, and any signs of sickness. Wild kittens often have worms and other health problems that need quick treatment. The woman shared their story online, along with facts about local trap-fix return programs that help control stray cat numbers. She explained that people should not think kittens outdoors can live on their own, or that their mother will always care for them well. She also warned about feeding outdoor cats without fixing them, since one female cat can have up to 100 kittens in just 1 year if not fixed. Her post included contact information for local rescue groups and advice on what to do if someone finds kittens. Call for help before moving them, as mother cats often leave to find food. If the kittens are truly without a mother or in danger, getting help quickly gives them the best chance at becoming loving pets. As she watched the kittens playing with their cat tunnel that evening, the woman felt deep satisfaction from her rescue work. These kittens, once facing a short, hard life in the wild, were now safe, healthy, and learning to trust humans. In a few more weeks, they would be ready for their forever home, either together or with carefully chosen adopters who understood their special background. The fallen tree kittens had found their second chance because someone cared enough to make a phone call, and the woman cared enough to help. Each day they grew more playful and trusting, healing from their rough start with the strength that makes rescue work so rewarding. This rescue was just one of many for the woman, but for these 2 kittens, it changed everything. That's what compassion in action can do. Completely change small lives, one patient day at a time. The woman also knew there were things she could share with others about kitten rescue that might help save more lives. She often told people that spring and summer are kitten season when most strays are born, overwhelming shelters. She explained that kittens younger than 8 weeks need special care, including bottle feeding every few hours if they don't have a mother. She taught others the signs of a truly abandoned kitten versus one whose mother is just away hunting. If kittens are clean, plump, and sleeping quietly in a nest, their mother is likely caring for them and will return. Cold, dirty, crying kittens, especially with closed eyes, need immediate help. The woman also explained the importance of early vet care for rescued kittens. Even healthy-looking kittens often have internal parasites, fleas, and ear mites that need treatment. Getting proper vaccines early helps protect them from deadly diseases like panleukopenia, which can kill kittens within days. She found that many people didn't know how early kittens can reproduce themselves. Female kittens can become pregnant as young as 4 months old, creating a cycle of more homeless kittens. This is why vets now recommend spaying and neutering at 8 to 12 weeks of age for rescue kittens. The woman also taught simple ways to help socialize wild kittens to people who found them. The best time to tame wild kittens is before they're 8 to 10 weeks old. After that, it gets much harder to help them feel safe with humans. Being patient, handling them often, and giving them food by hand are key ways to help them trust people. The woman found joy in seeing kittens transform from scared wild animals to loving companions. She knew that without intervention, most outdoor kittens face sad futures, short lives filled with hunger, disease, and danger. With proper rescue and care, these same kittens become beloved pets who bring years of happiness to their families. She also understood the importance of addressing the larger problem of cat overpopulation. While rescuing individual kittens was rewarding, supporting trap-neuter return programs and promoting spay-neuter education helped reduce the number of homeless kittens born in the first place. The woman knew the hardest part of rescue work was saying goodbye when animals were ready for their permanent homes. She carefully screened potential adopters, looking for people who understood that these kittens might always be a bit more timid than kittens raised by humans from birth. She wanted homes where the kittens would be valued for their unique personalities, rather than expected to be instantly cuddly pets. This was why the woman continued rescue work despite the emotional and physical demands. For each animal saved, a life was completely changed, from struggle and fear to safety and love. The transformation of the fallen tree kittens reminded her that patience, gentleness, and consistent care can overcome even the deepest fear. Their story was just one of thousands happening every day around the world, quiet rescues that transform lives one animal at a time. For these 3 lucky kittens, life had begun in hardship but would continue in happiness, all because someone noticed them, made a call, and a woman cared enough to help.